us a question. Can you stay category? You are fake news. Sir, go ahead. Can you
2 cents? Hello to my blue friends. Get another spinning and they call it revolution. Loose lips, fatter than a new tits. Glass make her think it's ruthless. Deuces, 2 cents.
What's up, guys? Hope you're all having a great day. How's everyone doing this fine day? What's up, Pat? What's up, Richard, Hornet, Randy, Lavender? How are you all doing today? Peanut, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. All right, go ahead and put the link up for people that would like it. By the way, Nightbot is accurate, so I'm on that today. Hey, should be proud of me for that one. So yeah, so just kind of hanging out. Thought I had a video all ready for today. I had it uploaded last night. I forgot to name it, so I went and named it this morning. And of course, YouTube has an issue with the name I use. So I'm like, fuck, so now I have to wait. So it's going to be for tomorrow, unfortunately, because YouTube's being YouTube. And that's just the way that is, because they have an issue. I don't know why. I didn't name it anything bad. It was just, what did I name it? I named it, am I being detained? And YouTube has an issue with that. I'm like, really? They're getting a little too sensitive, you ask me. What's up, Lav?
What's up?
YouTube's getting too sensitive. They have an issue with the video name, am I being detained?
Who has an issue with it?
YouTube. I have to have the video manually reviewed, and that takes all freaking day. So I'm just gonna release it tomorrow.
I'm being detained.
Yeah, they have an issue with that. I can't even say frauditor. If I put frauditor in the title, they'll need to be reviewed too. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they're real super sensitive.
I wonder if it has anything to do with, like, they're thinking like kidnapping or something.
Well, yeah, it's because it's their little machine, their Autobot that's catching it, and then you have to get it manually reviewed, and just wait till you have to deal with it. You'll understand.
I was going to say, thankfully, I haven't had any of those
so
problems.
far, lucky you. Oh, you're lucky, man. When I first started, every single video I had to have manually reviewed. Every single video. It was so annoying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so be careful with your titles. If even if you think it's okay, if it could have a double meaning, just be careful, because the bot will automatically think it's that other meaning. Guaranteed.
Well, anything can have multiple meanings.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the bots.
Tone and context, people.
I agree, which is why they have, a manual review, so they can review and say, okay, I see what's going on here. But the bot is just like freaking. I know I'm not even going to say that because they'll shut down this stream. Not going to go there, but yeah,
we'll just say it's somewhere in Germany.
I didn't even say it's within that. It's not even. It's close. It's 1,000 miles in that region. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I'm not even going to go that far, but you knew where I was going with that one.
Yep, because it was right on the tip of my tongue, too.
Exactly. I'm surprised they didn't try to shut down that World War II show I had, too, because we got all about that certain genre of people.
Right. Stop. I seen you had...
It has to do with Capitol riots. They have changed the algorithm to target anti-government domestic terrorism. Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Well, why do we still have auditors then?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm wondering. I wonder if they have the same issues with their titles. If they have to wait and get a lot of stuff. Wait for stuff. What's up, Chief? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing?
Hey, everybody. Yeah, I've kind of been busy lately, but how's everybody doing?
All right. How are you?
Actually, you know what? We're doing pretty good. It's snowing like hell here in Ohio. I mean, I don't know where you are. I don't know what part of the country you're in, but I'll tell you what, we are just getting pummeled with snow. And it's not just the snow, it's the wind, which drifts it like, just big piles. But it's actually pretty funny. I got a snowblower, so I ain't worried about it. But man, we're just getting hit.
Oh,
Is it
wow.
that heavy
Okay.
snow, wet snow, or is it the powdery?
Oh, right now it's big fat flakes. It's like the big wet snow.
Okay.
My boys will definitely probably be making a snowman later. But right now, I mean,
Wow.
we already have like 8 to 10 inches already, and we're expecting more this evening.
Oh, geez, that's crazy.
Wow.
I know Texas is seeing snow, and Texas is not used to seeing snow, so I'm wondering if Texas are even like, what the fuck is going on? They're freaking out over there. But at least they're not having to deal with all the humidity and crap.
Well, the thing about Texas is like their idea of winter clothing is not like our idea of winter clothing here in Ohio.
Oh no, no,
Maybe
not at all.
maybe down in Texas they buy a hoodie, maybe a heavy hoodie, something like that, instead of a Carhartt. But here in Ohio,
it depends on what part of Texas you're in too, because Texas has a bunch of different climates.
oh yeah, but you would agree that a lot of their ideas of winter clothing wouldn't be like what I have an idea of winter clothing in the Midwest. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry about the noise. The neighbors, something. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there.
What's up, Richard?
Hey, nothing much. My typing sucks today, so I'll be on the panel instead of the chat.
Okay. I would rather not try Minnesota, Nicole. If Minnesota's anything like Missouri, yeah, I'll pass. Missouri was just too hot and too cold. I don't do the cold. Richard, can you turn down the chat volume, please? Thank you. If it snowed here, we would all die. It snows on occasion here in California, in Sacramento, where I'm at. But, dude, not in my lifetime has it not snowed. Or at least it hasn't snowed enough to where it sticks to the ground. I'll put it that much. But it has gotten cold enough to where it could. So I'm kind of happy about that. But hey, it's still cold to me. It might not be cold to so many people like in Minnesota or all these crazy places, but it's cold to me. So I call winter clothing a woolly.
Yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but I mean, it just seems funny watching all the people in Texas try to drive on snow. I mean, does anybody else get a joke out of that but me? I mean, it's just so funny. They're so out of their element. It's like, everybody
when it rains,
piling up on the interstate. It's like, oh, what do? We can't drive.
And to me, it's crazy how they're blaming everyone else, but it's like you're not used to this type of weather. Of course, your power grid is not ready for this. Your power grid was not designed to deal with this type of stuff, so of course it's going to fail. It makes sense to me why it failed and why they're having such issues with it, because it wasn't prepared for this. This is out of the norm, so of course they're going to have issues. But it's funny to watch. You watch just whatever news source you want to watch. And you'll see one side's blaming the other side. It's like, no, this isn't. I don't think this is really political. This is simply just this is some shit because Mother Nature decided to have a fit. Say, I'm gonna just change shit up. And next thing you know, their power source wasn't able to do it. I'm hearing stories like they're actually boiling water. I'm boiling snow just to get water. It's crazy.
Yeah, the thing is like Texas, their electric grid. I never knew this. I never knew that Texas had its own separate electric grid other than the national grid that they have in the West and the East. But the thing is like they're more likely to prepare for hot weather because it's like in Texas it gets really hot and everybody wants to use their air conditioners, but they never anticipate the cold and their grid absolutely just shut down on them because they just weren't prepared for the cold.
Oh, absolutely, and that's why I think that's exactly what happened. And the thing is, like, when I was living in Texas, power outages were nothing. There's nothing. It was nothing new, not to me at least. The area I was near Houston, and there's always power outage somewhere. It just seemed like the power grid. To me, it seemed like it was suspect anyway. So again, to me, this doesn't surprise me because why was the power grid seemed really suspect already, even before all this. So with the addition of all this extra crap, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that I just said, yep, nope, done. Sorry, nothing I can do for you.
We lost power not last night, but the night before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it was out for a few hours, but nothing. At least it was cold outside, so we didn't die without the AC running. Because during the summer, when it goes out, no.
I haven't lost power in a really, really long time, which is kind of nice. It was now, on the other hand, I don't have that issue, but for some reason in the apartment complex that I'm in, the fire alarm likes to go off randomly like it did yesterday afternoon. I was sitting there just relaxing, like, oh, I'm just about to snooze off. And bam! Oh! Yeah, it jumped out of my skin.
Do
It's
you have
ridiculous.
to evacuate then?
No, because some
Okay.
idiot likes to fucking do it, and it's annoying. And it's crazy because one day there's going to be a real fire and no one's going to leave.
Right.
And it's going to be horrible. For some reason, they didn't leave when the fire alarm went off.
Right.
It's going to be pretty bad. What's up, Hank? They didn't leave with the fire alarm.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Not
hey.
much.
The reason why we're having all the power issues here in Texas is our heaters are all electric down here. It's not like up north where the heat systems are oil and gas.
Well, yeah, your power, the power grid's not ready for all that power work they have to do.
Well, a lot of us here in Ohio, we heat by wood.
Mm-hmm. Well, most
So we get it, but it's just the thing is, like, I'm hearing, like, you watch CNN, you watch Fox, and Fox is blaming the Democrats for the failure of the Texas power system. It's like, how is this Biden's fault? And this isn't Biden's fault. This is Texas's fault. I mean, no, it's not even Texas's fault. This is just one of those things that happened. They weren't prepared. Next time they'll be prepared and done deal.
well, it seems like
Maybe.
every other problem in the world, it's got to be a political issue, and it's got to be
Right?
It's got to be the other party's fault.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. When I heard it, I'm like, wait a minute, no. I mean, even a layman can come in and say, well, this is Texas. It doesn't snow in Texas. They're not used to this. Their power grid wasn't ready for the sudden influx of use. So now, guess what? They're fucked. It's obvious to anyone with a brain.
But I mean, you would think about a big state like Texas, a great state of Texas. I love Texas, but you would think they would have a plan B, and they obviously didn't have a plan B.
Well, here's the thing, Chief. How many places do really have a plan for anything? We live in a society that is all about we live in a reactionary society. We react to things that happen. We don't prepare for them. We react to them, and that should be evident by just the past in general.
Yeah, I agree. We are reactionary, but we should be pro-actionary, because I mean we've seen time and time again. We get caught with our pants down. Natural disaster, either hurricane, earthquake, mudslide, wildfire. You out west, the wildfires. I'll tell you what, and it's like, I'm getting sick and tired of people not planning ahead, because we could plan ahead. Like, say, Los Angeles. Let's just take Los Angeles for example. Los Angeles gets a lot of water runoff from the hills, the western Sierra Nevadas, and it runs down into the riverbeds, and it just goes out to sea. They never made plans to take any of that water and try to purify it for their basin. They rely off the Colorado River. Now, I grew up in Southern California, and I'm going to tell you something. They are consuming more water than what they're getting from the Colorado River. So this is becoming a very, very serious situation.
I agree. And I'm right with you. We need to be more We need to take action and not wait for something bad to happen and then react to that. But then when you do something like that, you run the risk of over preparedness. You know what I mean?
Well, I understand that. Yeah, I mean, I understand that because when I was living in California, Santa Barbara, let's take Santa Barbara, for instance. Santa Barbara went through a drought back in the early 90s like you wouldn't believe. They just couldn't get any rain. They couldn't get any natural water, and they couldn't get anything from the wells that they had run. So what they did was the city council put together a panel, and they made a lot of money, and they built a desalination plant to take the ocean water from Santa Barbara off the coast of Santa Barbara to purify that and feed the town of Santa Barbara. And that was the best thing they could ever do because you know what? You never hear about Santa Barbara having, pure water problems because they actually had a plan B. They planned ahead and they said, you know what? We're not going to be the highest level on the water distribution plan, so we better do something for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, LA gets water from the Owens River too. They just took that whole river and just funneled it into an aqueduct and shipped it down south.
Yeah, but they don't reclaim any of it. That it just goes out to sea. They don't have any to reclaim any of that water.
The Owens River gets put into an aqueduct that goes directly to LA into their water system.
Yeah, that's the Colorado River. I mean,
no, the Owens River.
Well, okay, I'm not familiar with the Owens River. Where does that come from?
Where Highway 14 and 395 meet on the eastern slope of the Sierra Nevadas.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but does that really flow to L.A.?
They divert it?
I mean, that's a very, very northern. That's a northern river. I don't imagine that any of that water gets down to L.A. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think.
Yeah, it does. They funneled it right into an aqueduct, and it goes right down into L.A.
Okay. Wow.
That guy that built that dam that failed, I forget his name, but he was the one that designed it. I mean, there's no pumps. It all works on siphons all the way down into LA.
Who's got their TV going on in the background?
I got mine muted.
Someone's got their TV going on in the background. Can they turn that down? I do not live in a van down by the river, Vlad. I'm not freaking awesome audits. Thank you very much. Anyway, if I did live near, if I was, I'd go to Hawaii and I'd live on the beach. Goddamn right. Fuck the river.
Yeah, where you don't need a van.
You don't need a van. Just sleep out there on the fucking sand and be good.
No, man, you have to have one of those cool ass VW buses, and then you go into the North Shore and you just surf all day long until you come in and get a bunch of lobster tails for your lunch.
Toasty waves and cool.
That wouldn't work for me because one, I don't like sharks and I don't like seafood that much. So, yep. No.
Oh, come on! I was a surfer for a long time in California. Sharks don't give a shit about you unless you look like a tasty little treat. And most of the time, they're like,
"Oh, you do on a surfboard, and you look like a seal from down under on a surfboard." Well, now, I do know that shark attacks are not that often. I get it. I do know they don't happen that often, but I have bad luck, and knowing my luck, a shark would go, "Oh, look, a tasty meal," and then I'd be done, and I'm cool with all that.
Well, I'll tell you what. All the time I used to go to high school, and I ditched so many days of high school to go surfing. And the only time I ever saw anything in the water that was a big animal was a dolphin. And that dolphin was like, he came up to me and he was like fucking with me. You know, he was like poking me. He was like poking me in my ribs. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You know, and he's like, no, man. He kept circling around me and like kind of interacting with me. And I'm like, dude, just come on. I'm trying to catch a wave. Get the hell off. But I'll tell you what, it was the funniest thing. But when I first saw the fin and I didn't see the curve in it, I was kind of nervous because, you know, sharks have straight fins, dolphins have curved fins. So when I finally found out it was dolphin, I stopped shitting my pants.
Right. And then now, when you first saw it and you're shitting your pants, was a Jaws theme going on in your head? Dun-na, dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, you know what? The thing is when you're a surfer, you don't really think about that. Normally, we're too high and too happy to really, just give a rat's ass about that. It could happen. I actually did know a lady that did get killed by a great white shark, and
that sucks.
but that all of my years of living on the West Coast, that was the only incident I actually heard about that a shark actually killed a person. I know it happens. It happens way more down in Australia or maybe South Africa, but mostly on the West Coast of California, they really don't come that close to shore. They kind of stay out. They kind of stay out a little bit because if you've ever examined the history of the great white shark, they roam thousands of miles. They are roamers. They do not stick to a certain area, and if you get attacked by one, it's like hitting the shitty lotto. You know what I mean?
And I have a habit of hitting the shitty lotto, so you see my apprehension.
Yeah, I understand.
So you're lucky, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if you want to look at it that way. I tend to not look at it that way, but I can see how you could. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a look. This is a video I wanted to do for today, but I was having an issue getting it done for some reason. I don't know why, but when I downloaded it and I was trying to trim it and all that, the sound wouldn't sync up. So I'm like, fuck, I just gave up and I decided to do another video. So I want to do it here today. This is Silence Boy, and he's like at some Chinese restaurant. I don't know if anyone's seen this yet, but let's go ahead and check it out. So it's pretty interesting for two reasons. One, well, you'll see. Let's go ahead and get this started.
Oh, here, let's just focus in on these people.
Right? Absolutely. They're just waiting for their meal.
Let's see true right now.
Right? That's not creepy at all.
Get out of here, man. Look at this area here.
Thank God we have somebody protecting our right to Chinese restaurant.
No.
Absolutely. They're tyrants, man. You ever try and get their Kung Pao chicken?
None of your business.
If they keep that crap locked up when they're lock and key.
They're protecting us from a takeover by General Tsao.
That's what it is. He's forever vigilant.
Throw orange chicken at us.
Throw a chair at him. I like that. I like your new picture, Hornet.
Too bad nobody has a can of pepper spray.
I'm curious about that because he always is around where people eat. So is he like obsessed with food?
You thought I wasn't gonna be back or what?
What's the deal with him always wanting food?
You're working, okay?
Rather
You need your
fair
job,
shit,
loser. Keep on doing your job.
Let me take my shit off.
Okay? You don't scare me, dude.
Yeah, then why don't you take your
Okay.
phone off? I could beat you out on the corner right now.
No. I'll pepper spray you, okay? You want that?
Spray? Yeah, you need a pepper spray to fight me?
I'll pepper spray you, dude. That's simple.
That was so great. I love that part of this video. That's just so funny. The dude was like, "You need pepper spray to fight me?" Oh, that's fantastic. He's such a coward, man. He's such a coward. And you heard, you're back. I told you I'd be back. So he was up. Obviously, he was filming at one point, or something happened, and then he decided to film. Who knows what really happened? But so apparently, there's already been a confrontation before this.
I'm waiting for one of these jerk offs to pepper spray somebody and just get the living shit beat out of them.
Right? They're gonna run into the motherfucker. The pepper spray don't even. They're gonna look, just laugh at him.
Hopefully, it's
laughing
furry.
and shit.
Hopefully, it's furry.
Right?
And if furry doing pepper spraying with a knife in the other hand, that's grounds to get shot.
Extinguishers.
Get away from me, dude.
Just
I'm
spray
warning you. Okay? You don't listen. Call the police. Okay? Call them. Call them, loser.
Loser. Yeah, they're the loser. They're eating their meal and having fun. You're the one standing outside of a Chinese restaurant just filming. Yeah.
Harassing people.
Yep.
All this because they didn't give him his fortune cookie at the end of his
So
meal.
that guy was whining all
Right.
of a sudden, huh?
Or he didn't get the
crybaby
double
here.
portion of fried rice. Yeah, that's true. Cops can move in for loitering.
Or maybe they asked him to leave when he asked for cream on some young guy.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not bad. I brought my other gimbal, but
Hey, you leave.
you leave. I'm not leaving.
Gotta call the police.
Call them. And no one.
Stop filming me.
Look at.
Hey, Haley, call the police.
Call them. They're not gonna do anything, dude.
You can't just film someone for no reason.
Stay
This is our
six,
property,
stay
no?
6 feet away, okay? I'm warning you.
Step away.
You step away. I'm
This
not
is our
stepping away,
property.
dude.
No, this is our property. I
There's
want to leave.
public
I
sidewalk.
want you to leave. I want you
Step
to leave.
away.
We just call the police. You
Call
can't just
them,
film
okay?
someone.
I'm gonna be here all night.
Yeah, go for it. Get arrested, huh?
You're funny.
I'd love it if that kid that's filming him would just start busting on him like that 15-year-old did with Glenn.
that kid gets towards the end of the video. That kid gets a little bit on him. You'll see it towards the end. It's pretty funny.
Okay. But I was barking already, crying like he was crying like a crybaby. I'm gonna be here on the side though.
Leave now. Leave.
I'm not leaving. Who
don't
are
have the right
you?
to film on customers.
I could film. This is a
So,
public
leave
sidewalk,
now.
dude.
Leave.
Let the police come. They're coming, no? Why are you a crybaby, dude? You want me to speak Chinese or American or Spanish? What do you want me to speak?
This is a recent
up,
thing with
Okay.
Silent Boy and the California auditors.
The answer is
do you
no,
guys-
I'm not leaving.
What are you doing?
No, you're
Do you guys really think he knows Chinese? He's like, "You want me to speak Chinese to you?" He doesn't even know English all that well.
I was
I
saying,
highly
no,
doubt he knows Chinese.
he barely speaks English. So
I know, right? I highly doubt he knows
Shit, he
Chinese.
has a tough time speaking American.
Yeah. Absolutely.
business.
I beat you to it, Adam.
This is the same guy that asked for the badge and name number, right?
He does. He does do that, yeah.
Okay. What's wrong when you speak English, dude?
Fuck you.
Okay? I don't see you speak. Stay 6 feet away. I don't even understand what you're saying. Speak English, dude.
Look at the
I don't
tongue
know
on
what you're
his ass.
talking about.
Robert, auditing private businesses. It's a silent voice thing, and a lot of California auditors do the same thing.
And who are you? And who are you? To tell me that?
I'm the owner of the property.
This is public sidewalk, dude. Who are you?
Okay, so what's going on, man?
I'm filming here because I can.
Okay, what are you doing? Why are you recording?
None of your business. I don't have to tell you.
Why the personal and why? Okay, so get off this sidewalk. This is someone's gonna hit you. Right now.
Our business. Just keep yourself away, or we call the police for you.
Call them. They're not gonna do anything, okay?
Take it easy, huh? Take it easy.
You're not security guard.
Make it go!
No. I'm warning you, dude. If you do something, I'm gonna get you. You wanna get sprayed? I'm not playing with you, dude. I'll spray you, dude, if you're playing with me, okay? Not playing with you.
No, because they realize that it costs them money when they get arrested. That's why they don't do government buildings anymore.
Yeah.
And they're not doing the Walmarts much anymore because they keep getting trespassed off Walmarts nationwide.
Oh, absolutely.
You see? That's a funny thing.
I don't know why that even
These
became a
people are crazy.
trend. It's a private business. They can tell you to leave whenever they want.
I have a YouTube channel, and they're turning that guy threatening me. He threatens me, I'm gonna pepper spray him. I have all cameras. It's because it's funny. Why are they scared of a camera when there's cameras everywhere?
Because those cameras don't end up on YouTube.
And it's not like a world like it used to be in 1994 when I was born.
We ought to call that number
señor.
and let them know that the next time somebody like that does it is to start playing copyrighted music, and they'll leave.
Oh yeah. That's
So
a good
again,
idea.
they got in my face.
That's a great idea.
Well, the number's busy.
This is Silence Boy.
I'm gonna leave because I stand my ground. They're not gonna come for these idiots. That's for sure.
I'm gonna leave because I stand my ground. Is that what he just said?
Yep, he said, I'm gonna leave. Let's rewind it.
Yeah, because
I'd have laughed my ass. I'd have laughed my ass off if the Chinese mafia came up to him and told him to leave.
Yakuza.
This guy threatened me though.
They cut off his pinky and give him the pinky ring back. So here you go.
This one too. So I'm gonna give a quick tour on the walk, and I'm gonna see on the other side. Don't block my path, okay?
This is great.
You're following me, dude. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, dude? I'm gonna tell police you're stalking me now.
6 feet from me.
Now who's being the baby? Now who's being a big baby right now?
Right.
Fucking idiot.
Don't block my path, okay? If not, I'm gonna push you. What are you blocking my path, okay?
Don't touch me.
Little payback.
What is going on? What's wrong with you, dude? Are you okay? Why are you blocking my path now?
He doesn't answer questions.
Hey, you touch me. You don't touch me again, idiota. Don't touch me.
He's been doing that lately in his videos. He's getting out parts. I'm curious if maybe those are some issues that he's been having with YouTube. And he's just trying to not even deal with them. I'm assuming. Not sure.
Well,
But,
they could also copyright strike him too.
Yeah.
Because they're, got their restaurant and their images up there. You call them up and let them know that they can strike that video, and that'll take it down. And he won't fight it, so because he doesn't have the money.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's just trying to be another SGV. He's not doing a very good job at it either. Well, at least he's not trying. At least he isn't doing the fake Muslim accent, which is good. I'm glad he's not doing that.
He only does that when they go out in a group.
Does he do it? I've never heard him actually do it.
I kind of believe this shit, but now I look at it and I'm like, man, what the fuck was I?
So Lavender, you've heard him. He actually does use the accent. I think I've never heard him actually use it. I mean, I hear Casey Camera Boy SDV all the time, but Silent Boy usually stays quiet when he's in a group body. He's not as talkative as he is on his own.
Well, I don't know if it's actually coming out of his mouth. I can't see their mouths. They're behind
right. No,
the camera.
obviously, all right. But you can tell his voice. I mean, yeah, you can tell the difference between him and SDV. No, SDV, and you can tell the difference. Really, you can't tell the difference between SDV and Silent Boy.
Well, usually if they go out in a group, there's like 4 or 5.
Come on, you at least know Casey Camera Boy from everyone else, right? Because he's the one that sounds like a girl. He's the one that sounds like a girl.
Yeah.
I got a beat down.
That was hilarious too. That was hilarious. Right, he does talk a lot for someone that calls himself Silence Boy. Absolutely. All right, so let's see if we can't find us another video to watch.
I'm gonna drop down.
All right.
Okay, Sasquatch.
Hey, Kenny, you get that the video I emailed you the other day?
Oh, let me.
Hey, Godzilla. I see you figured out the little icons there, Kenny.
Yeah, I did, huh?
For your Patreons.
The video I sent you, it's not an auditing video, but it's funny as hell.
Well, it's gonna get me. Oh, that's gonna get me struck.
I just sent it to you so you could watch and have a chuckle.
I'll check it out. No, I'll check it out though. All right, let's see. First, human audit.
And Smelly Shelly's at it again.
Go ahead and tell us about that.
Oh, she's just starting to chat with the our panel going, secure your man or give him up, fucking with Sweet Sugar. And
secure your
what?
Secure your man. What? Is
Why
he trying to like
messing with her?
Guys that have a girlfriend and flirt with them.
Oh, jeez.
Joe Cool is her boyfriend.
I know.
So Shelly's flirting with Joe?
Uh-huh.
What?
I guess Andrew got a bit old.
Andrew got a bit what?
She got bored with going after Andrew.
Oh, well, yeah, I bet Ace B,
Oh, yeah. She's not
handled that. But on the other hand, Andrew was over there on Shelly's panel a lot. Oh, trying to talk.
Rolling the hell out of her.
I don't know. I heard him talking with her before.
I mean, it's just the internet.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, what's up, Gary?
Did I miss something? Is that what we got to talk about now? Is Shelly and all that?
We were
Well,
filling dead air.
yeah, because I was looking for a video. I found one though. All right, so
Oh,
this is
okay.
going to be. This is oh damn! I just had it. This is High Desert Community Watch, and he's out with Utah Community Cop Watch. Now, I usually like Utah Community Cop Watch. I think he does a decent job. He's one of the few auditors that actually went out and filmed, giving it a accommodation to officers. So, but now he's with High Desert Community Watch. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's. I don't want to judge yet, but it's not looking good so far, just from who he's hanging out with. But let's see. Maybe
So we haven't
he.
even hit play yet.
I know, but he wants High Desert Community Watch. Come on.
Right.
I see his mouth moving, but I don't hear nothing.
What do you say?
I don't know. I can't hear. He's not speaking up.
Oh,
You're free.
you work for the National Guard? Right on. Thank you.
Being free, and you?
Same shit, bro.
Yeah.
You say being free?
See how that answer just, they have nothing to say to that, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to start shit.
YouTube.
Yeah, it seems like he's trying to teach him to be more aggressive and get more confrontations. I'm not sure, Robert.
We're about to have a contact.
Although the way they appear to like to cross the street without looking, maybe Darwin will take care of the problem.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Security for the space. What are we doing today?
What are you doing?
Excuse me, I asked you a question.
Oh, I don't recognize you as anybody in authority.
Right, it's illegal for you to.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
All right, I'll just call the police.
When you get educated, will you apologize? We're being free in front of a base. What problem do you have with that, tyrant? You don't like freedom, sir, in front of a base? Should be ashamed of yourself.
What's up, Taco?
Thought it was. What's hilarious if the army calls the cops. That's great. That's just, to me, that's just so baffling.
Why is that baffling?
And, this should be the safest place for us in the whole world to be exercising our First Amendment, right, guys? And a base full of people that swore their oath. Every guy that you see behind that gate swore an oath to protect exactly what we're doing. Every single guy, and man and woman.
Put your hand on the Constitution and swore by it.
Yeah, they swore. They put their hand up and swore to protect the Constitution. Check out this little tunnel walkway.
These are in Utah.
So this guy is videotaping us.
Okay, and?
That's the new First Amendment channel right there, guys. That's the newest Auditor Let's go see what his channel name is. You know what? Look, he's calling the cops.
Or he's taking a break and calling his wife.
Yeah.
Call the police. We don't like freedom in this base.
Or maybe they're ordering pizza.
We don't like freedom, even
or
though we
Chinese
took an oath.
food.
Hey, thank you for practicing your First Amendment. It's contagious, isn't it? The First Amendment's contagious, huh? Because we're out here exercising our freedom. You decided to exercise your freedom. It's great. It's contagious.
As you can understand, we're just a little bit concerned when people are listening to things.
Can I say something real quick? Just so you
About an
we can
hour
get each other
clip.
heads a little bit. We figured this would be the safest place in the world for us to come and exercise our freedom.
Oh, absolutely.
In a
Yeah,
base.
absolutely.
But yeah, we had a guard come on. He was going to call the cops. That guy's calling the cops. It's just, what has this country? What has this country come to? Where we can't stand here because you just told me that something that's totally protected by the Constitution is suspicious, basically. Is what you just said.
Right. Well, now
I just can't wrap my head around that because we're about the same age, right? We grew up free.
Cliff, try
we didn't grow up like
unsubbing and
it
then
is now. We
resubbing. That
actually
might
grew
help.
up free.
yeah,
Okay.
you're right. You're right.
So why would you continue that if you know that that's not the way it's supposed to be?
Right.
You should come out here and say thank you guys because all of us are fighting for you guys to do this. But yet we just have armed guys call us and we might get arrested right now if that cop has a bad attitude.
I was going to say no because you guys understand you're on the public street, right?
But in this day and age, brother, I hate to break it to you, but not all the cops are all there.
No, you're right.
I've been arrested 19 times for just doing this exact thing.
Yeah.
For exercising my freedom.
Now, let me just say.
You sound so proud of that fact.
He did, didn't he?
With me personally, right? All of these guys here that are here working today, they've all been deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan and things like that, right? So they're used to when someone is outside our gates filming us, in those scenarios, it usually doesn't mean something good. You know what I mean?
But they realize we're in domestic soil, right? We're not in Afghanistan.
No. I'm saying we're not.
You realize
Yeah, we're not the enemy. That's why we get confused. That's why we get confused.
You're absolutely right. So sometimes it's hard for the guys here to get out of that mindset.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the initial reaction is suspicion.
I like this guy.
Not that people hate you or that are.
But wouldn't it be better to educate them and say, "Hey, guys, this is what you guys fought for"? Because
right, and that's why I walked out here.
Yeah.
Just saying hi.
Well, I'll be honest. Like you taking video of us and all that, like that doesn't feel like total honesty. I'm gonna call you out on it. And look, my name's Philip.
No. Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not
so used to shaking hands. I don't,
Well,
I know.
yeah, let's shake hands like men.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
men. Thank you for your service. It's just to us, it's hard to believe because most of the times when people say, "Can I help you?" it means, "What the hell are you doing?" I want an explanation.
Right.
That's because when the waitress asks me if I need help, she's offering something.
Right.
Most people they come and ask you what you need. They're not offering you. They want to know what you're doing.
Right.
They don't like what you're doing or they're bothered. So.
Right.
What's up, Fred?
I appreciate you being out here talking to us cordial, but I still feel a little bit of BS because you guys came out and you guys are treating us like we're the enemy. Right. And with something you could go buy at the store, a camera, and exercising our First Amendment, and we feel like this should be the place where we should be the safest in the world. But now we got to probably deal. Hopefully, it's not some trigger-happy cop that comes, and our life's in danger because men with guns are going to come talk to me.
So here's a good thing. Let's say, because I don't know what the security guys are doing, right?
Yeah.
The security here, they're not military.
I have to go. There's someone at the door.
I realized that when he came and talked, he wasn't very educated.
So, you know, if the police come, you know, they might. I don't know what they're doing. But if I'm standing here and the police come, then yeah, maybe he'll have a different attitude with, because I totally understand.
But in reality, I would rather you not be here because I would like to test the cops to see if they know my rights without you being here.
Sure. Oh, yeah, and that's
just
fair.
because otherwise, I'm only safe with you around, and you know that doesn't make no sense.
No, absolutely.
I should be free from
That's
any
fair.
kind of tyranny.
That's fair.
So,
but you know, on the, you know, having a discussion on the flip side, right? You can kind of understand why a bunch of military guys get a little
those
bit
soldiers
nervous
be
when
free of
we don't know who you are.
filming for no reason?
Yeah. I like this guy though. He's making a lot of good points, and that the auditor really can't come back with. He's like he doesn't really have an answer. He's like, well, yeah, this dude's got some good points. He's got valid points, and he's pointing them out, and they're having a pretty cordial conversation, which is surprising, honestly.
We don't know what you're doing.
I get nervous when my daughter crosses the road. There's drunk drivers on the street. I get nervous when I have.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I get nervous when.
But putting that into action, because now, you know, I've done this for a while. I'm in. If the cops are coming,
you know what, sir? I feel bad.
Yeah, no.
I'm not intentionally trying to.
If the cops are coming, I've been, like I said, I've been thrown on the floor, just because of what we're doing. So yeah, but thank you for talking to us. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I hope you stay safe out there.
We're not trying to make you guys feel unsafe
and we're totally harmless.
Yeah.
No ill
I just
will.
wanted to come out and see, because we and I'll be honest with you, we have had people, okay, from other countries that have come here and they want to know where we live, and their intentions are not good.
Yeah, you couldn't. It's just a simple camera.
But here's the thing, like, those people can see videos like this and totally use the First Amendment and what the auditors do as a legal means to stalk military personnel.
Yep.
And they're not seeing that.
And they can also use it to find security weak points.
Yep. So I get the auditors want to test to see if people know their rights, but at the same time, it's like you got to give some leeway, or you know people are going to start using these same methods for nefarious reasons. That's just the way that's going to be.
So unless I asked you for the address or whatever, I wouldn't know.
And that's why we're just a little concerned. Is all, okay? And so we'll.
Okay. Yeah. I don't need to speak to them. You guys have a good day.
You guys need help with anything?
It's a taxpayer truck, right?
And private information on the computer, you can't take pictures of the computer.
You can't. We could take First Amendment. We could take pictures of anything we can see, sir. That's the way the First Amendment works.
Come on, Rookie.
No.
You know that. Close your eyes.
I agree, Gary. It seems like that's what they want. They want to be able to go film wherever they want, and no one approaches them. No one asks a single question, and you know that's just a way. That's a recipe for disaster. Because people are going to start seeing. They're like, oh, wait a minute, I can go up here. All I need is a camera, and they won't bother me. I can get all this information. I could plant this explosive here, and I don't got to worry about getting caught because, well, I'm going to hide behind my First Amendment right to film.
Right.
It's their intentions what really gets me, because they're there to just start something right now, hoping that something will happen. They're only looking for the reaction.
And let's be honest, with some of these groups that do the nefarious type stuff, it wouldn't be too big of a stretch if they decided to have this really long plan to put someone here in the U.S. They have kids. The kid is born. The kid becomes a sleeper agent and it becomes a citizen, has protection of the First Amendment, goes around doing this for a little while, and then decides to go do some stupid shit. How far-fetched is that?
Not at
Not
all.
far-fetched at all.
I don't think that's far-fetched at all either. I mean, it would be they went to flight school. It's not far-fetched at all. And it would suck that they don't get caught because of First Amendment auditors.
Or what's
Can I get your name, badge number?
what's even scarier?
McMullen, badge number 218.
Thank you, Officer McMullen.
Do you mind if our security manager wants your picture? Do you mind?
No.
And get them to do their shit for them
Can you
as far as
pull me down just a little
getting video of areas they want to
I don't think you
attack.
should be engaging with civilians, to be honest.
Hey, it's my camera for you.
Yeah, I don't think you should be engaging with civilians, though.
It's just why do you have gangsters tattoos on you? What are you doing? What are
Hey,
you
bro.
doing?
Hey, you sort of know to protect what I'm doing, man. You sound
Yeah.
silly. You're gonna be on YouTube
You are silly.
as the National Guardman who doesn't support the First Amendment. Who doesn't support the First Amendment?
You guys have PTSD.
Yeah, but you're trying to turn this into an unlawful act, bro. First Amendment protect the
Sure, no.
What do you need my picture for?
Very weird.
Uh-huh.
Very suspicious.
Uh-huh.
You need him.
You gotta remember that oath. That's that oath you swore, man. That oath you swore, bro. That oath you swore, man.
Suspicious.
You guys, just be careful on the street.
We will.
Yeah. Okay.
We're here. And you know what?
And honest.
Everybody's educated more because we showed up today.
And I was gonna say, and honestly, guys, I hope you're safe. Please, you know.
You too.
And
You too.
I hope you don't feel like we're, at least for me, you know. I mean,
I can't say anything bad the way you've confronted us, but as far as everything you've tried to explain away, excuses for your guys, I call BS on it. But you yourself, you've been outstanding.
That is not BS. Those are just reasons for BS.
You got your guys'
They're
back.
great
I understand,
reasons.
but
The
I'll
only
tell
thing
you
that
what. They sent out the right guy. That's all I can say.
you know, but nobody sent me.
But-
Nobody
but-
sent me. I just came out to say hi.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all.
either way, the right guy came out because that guy right there came out. That old man and was telling me, "Oh, I asked the questions, right? Get the fuck out of here, man! I'm 54 years old. You're a fucking security guard. I'm a public strike. What, you know what I'm saying? In the world of men, get the fuck out of here, man."
Now, if I jump on your property,
really shouldn't
if I jump on our property,
be
but
confrontational, you know. So
And he asked, "What are you doing?" I said, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I asked the questions." He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, man." I'm like,
well, I
Thank
hope
you, Gal.
You guys have a good day.
you have a good one, man.
Until I don't know where he went. Tell him, you know, have a good day.
Look up Innocent Auditor on YouTube. That
I'm sorry. What?
Innocent Auditor.
Innocent Auditor.
That's what his channel. You'll be on there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're gonna get good reviews. People are gonna like the way you talk to us.
I was gonna say, I hope I didn't say anything stupid.
Thank you for your service. Tell everybody thank you for their service.
And honestly, you know, thank you for, you know, being concerned.
Oh, he's out there with Innocent Auditor. Now remember, Innocent Auditor was on here defending Furry at one point. I thought he was with Utah Cop. See, it says they're with him. Oh, there we go. He's with Utah Cop Watch and Innocent Auditor. Okay, there we go.
We're trying to make sure that this doesn't go away, Gail.
Yeah.
We're trying to make sure that this.
Yes, because if they weren't out filming, the First Amendment would disappear. Absolutely. Absolutely. You wouldn't be able to go out and film freely if they didn't go out and practice their rights, because every single right is like a muscle. If you don't flex it, you lose it. Right? Isn't that right, Gary?
Oh, absolutely,
The,
man.
the only thing
Seems like I've heard that.
the only thing that he's teaching is he's teaching them that he's an asshole.
Pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, that was just God. He just makes me so mad.
So dumb.
I agree. A trifecta of morons. An Innocent Auditor. Oh, I didn't realize he was there. I know. I did. Yep. Read the title. I was slipping. You're right. Absolutely. Its auditor was a guy that made me think all these frauders aren't smart enough to know how to tie shoelaces. They all wear slip-on shoes like Crocs. That's a good one, Sasquatch. Yep, absolutely. In actuality, the right to film has been restricted in many government buildings thanks to frauditors. Absolutely.
Yeah, things aren't going quite the direction they had planned, I don't believe.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's proof.
Yeah.
You know, laws are getting much stricter about where you can film and everything. And
Has anyone else noticed, like, there for a while, there's this real influx of a lot of new First Amendment auditors. I'm like, all right, new material and all this. I'm noticing a lot of them are gone now. They don't last very long. It seems like the shelf life of the average auditor is 3 months, and that's about it. And then they're usually gone. Very few of them stick around more than 3 months, it seems.
well, I think a lot
They
of them are young, and the first time they get arrested, mom says, no, you ain't doing that stupid shit. Mm-mm.
And they realize it's not such easy money as they thought it was. Because you're looking at some of these other auditors. I mean, if they don't have another auditor that already has a following, wow, what the hell was all that background noise?
Probably me. My boy is going to get his girlfriend.
If an auditor that's not already established doesn't find one of their videos and recommends it to their audience, most of the time these auditors are going to be a real slow growth because it's just saturated with First Amendment. You put a First Amendment audit on YouTube, and man, there's hundreds and hundreds of videos uploaded every day. And
speaking of auditors and jail time, did Omaha get out of jail?
I don't know.
Oh, did you hear he got arrested again though?
I did. Black, can you mute your mic, please? Yeah, I did hear he got arrested. Yeah, right. Lack of cash support. Yeah, like I've noticed that. Like a lot of auditors that I was decided I wanted to follow to see because I saw them do stupid shit. I'm like, I want to see how they continue to do stupid shit. Well, there's auditors that haven't posted in months. I mean, they just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Well, one thing with Floyd's arrest, PayPal Patty is putting out they need to raise $650 for his bail, which Floyd is saying he needs $500 for his bail. So,
that's discrepancies.
Yeah. So PayPal Patty's probably trying to raise $650 so he can pocket $150.
Oh, there you go. That's what it sounds like.
Yep.
Fucking why?
He's gonna get paid for his help.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that, Adam. Furry went to Boston and Kate called him out. I was there during the live stream, and Furry never showed up.
Well,
that was funny. I was watching that.
Furry posted things making you think she was in Boston, but I highly
there wasn't. Yeah, there. I think the video the Furry posted, there was no picture. It was just Furry talking on a black screen. It's like, well, that's not proof. That's nothing.
It's using one of Eric Branson's techniques, getting somebody else to film in an area, and then posting it up like it's you in that area.
Yeah. Yep, or keep all $650. Wish Kenny pay me for being here. No, I need to be paid for being here. Pay me for being here. Super chat. What's up? Well, yeah, it definitely is a tactic. Absolutely. Yeah, who knows what's going on with all that situation? Yeah, so what do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think? How long do you think the life cycle is for auditors just normally? I mean, you've got people like Ensemble, you got people like HDCW, all these other auditors are actually, making I guess they're making a living at it with YouTube on top of their donations, which are probably making decent money, some of them. Do you think, obviously that's a way for people want to see, they see all the money people are making, they see that they're becoming YouTube famous, and it makes people want to get into it. But then they're coming in, they're realizing that it's not all glitz and glamour. Because I don't know why they would think. listen clever anyway. But
they realize the money that the other auditors are claiming they make is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of work for 3 months. You probably aren't going to be getting shit as far as your YouTube.
It like I said, it really depends, because I mean, if you can get 1,000, if let's say you get 4,000 views on a video in a 24-hour period, right? And you have a 15-minute video, right? So that's going to be around 3 or 4 different ads. If somebody watches it all the way through, and more than likely, if you're watching an audit, you're going to watch it all the way through. Most people do. That video can generate quite a bit of money. That, on top of whatever you get in super chats and PayPal donations, you can make a decent living doing audits. You really could.
Yeah, but does it cover travel expenses, bail?
Well, let's put it this way. The best video that I've ever made, in one day, I made $40 on one video, and it only had like 3,000 views. Now, some of these auditors are getting like 11,000 views on a video, right? If I'm getting 40 for that, but imagine what they're getting with their 11,000 views. Plus, it's a longer video. Plus, people are watching it a lot longer, so they're watching more ads. They can make, I'm telling you, you don't think so, but they can make money. A lot of these auditors probably don't even need Cash App. Anselmo, I doubt he needs Cash App. He's getting 45,000 views on a video, and people are probably watching all the way through. He's making money, and he probably doesn't even need any other income other than YouTube.
Well, you got auditors like Josh Abrams claiming that he was making $14,000 a month.
I believe it.
Yet he was always broke.
That. I know. And that's the thing. He was probably spending his money very unwisely, honestly. And plus, remember, he was homeless at the time, and he was living at hotels. That shit gets expensive. Gas, food. Yeah, that shit will get expensive. Plus, who knows? Maybe he was sending money back home. I don't know if he was making 14 grand.
Patty didn't get the name for nothing, you know.
True. I do not owe you a PS5. Oh, I owe you. No. No one's getting a PS5.
And I had to go to the grocery store today. Had to wait outside in the line for over an hour to get in.
I bet.
Jeez. Wow.
Are you back home now, or
what's that?
Are you back home?
I'm back home. It just took over an hour to get into the grocery store. Then everything I needed was gone already.
Yeah.
So I picked up substitutions to try and get through a few more days.
Oh, wow.
That's why I missed the first part of this. I was doing my driveway so I can get out of here tomorrow.
Well, some people are saying that they're not getting any notifications for my videos too, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I'd stocked up groceries for the storm, but didn't count on my water going out on me. So without water, I can't do dishes, so really can't cook too much.
No, you really can't. Hey, order some Chinese food.
If the delivery services were working.
Oh, they're not?
Oh, no. The roads are too
shit. Damn. Oh, shit. Well, damn. I don't know. I guess. So what do you do for food then?
The stuff I picked up at the grocery store is all frozen meals.
Okay, so you're just gonna like warm it up. So you do have power?
I've got a backup generator.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we should have some power. So what's it like? So what's the weather like for everyone who's in chat? Like, are you guys dealing with snow? Do you guys have power? You know, what's your guys' situation like? Lavender, what's your situation like?
It's chilly here, but it's going to warm up the next couple days and then drop back down in the 20s.
Okay.
But of course, we haven't lost power or anything. Well, the other day we lost it for a couple hours, but that wasn't storm related or anything.
84 degrees. I wish it was 84 degrees here. It sure as hell ain't. Gary, what about you? What's it like? So you're getting a lot of snow?
Oh yeah, this was the first time that it's actually gotten into the 20s today in the past 2 weeks.
Jeez.
I see everybody.
Now they got next week. It's the prediction is going to be up near 60 degrees by Tuesday.
Oh, jeez. Okay, cool.
What area are you from, Gary?
Kansas City.
Where?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Misery, not Missouri. It's misery. Misery. Not Missouri. It's misery.
It was always nice until they found out you're going to be showing up, and they say, "Let's shit all over this guy."
That's exactly what.
when I did some training at Fort Leonard Wood, it got cold as shit there.
Oh, yeah. That's where I did my basic. I did my basic in Fort Leonard Wood, and yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Missouri, they just get it. I mean, but see, like down there in Texas, I see all these water mains breaking and everything. But up around here, we never had one. I haven't heard of any water mains breaking.
Well, it got record. I mean, we're dealing with temperatures we've never had to deal with in this state.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
The night my pipe
when they,
it was.
I was figuring that when they laid all that pipe for their water mains, they were thinking, no, it'll never get that cold. We can buy this cheap stuff.
So Albert Mel, Northwest Austin, lost power for 36 hours. Is back on, but no water. Damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Albert.
Yeah, once you lose power, all our heat requires electricity. So
fucking taco. It's 27. Swimming weather. It's 57 here. It's chilly.
That ain't chilly. That's spring.
For you, that's chilly for me. I gotta go out with a coat.
Last Tuesday it was in the 70s here. Wednesday we got down into the 20s with freezing rain, and we haven't been above freezing since.
Jeez.
Yeah, this cold system has been just stuck on top of us for the past 2 weeks. It just got down below 10 degrees and never got above it.
Now, see, Adam, no, the issue, I don't think it was really a political issue. It's just the power system failed. That's just all there is to it. That was, I wouldn't really put that on any Democrat or Republican. That's just fucking stupidity, not being prepared. Well, I mean, you couldn't really be prepared. Texas wasn't really ready for snow in certain areas,
We have plenty of power plants. It's just our power distribution system needs to be upgraded.
and I'm sure there's a lot of cities that need to have this happen. I bet you if it snows here, we'd have an issue too. I guarantee we'd have an issue.
Yeah, I mean, our power grid is just fine during the heat of the summer when everybody's running their ACs, but the heaters take more electricity than the AC does.
Yep, they do.
You tell them.
It's 27 here in Jersey with a couple inches of snow. Ugh.
Well, and I see in chat a lot of people were giving Ted Cruz a hard time for going down to Cancun.
I don't blame him.
Well, he went with his daughters for their spring break. And
wait, Ted Cruz is like in his 50s, isn't he? What the hell does he need to go to spring break for?
He's going with his daughters.
Okay, still.
They planned a family vacation down there.
Okay, well, yeah.
And just because he's not in Texas doesn't mean he can't his staff is the one that's doing all the actual grunt work. Ted Cruz isn't out there fixing water lines.
Right.
He can handle his job by phone just as easily
Yeah,
as he
that's true.
can in person.
That's true. That's true. You can. Yeah, that's a good point. What's up, Bird?
Oh.
Bird said, I wouldn't let my daughter go to spring break without being there to protect her. Man, Bird will be out there freaking following like 20 feet back, and like every time like he goes and put the guy's like, oh, so how are you? I mean, yes, ma'am, you're doing so wonderful. I think you are the most great. That's right. That's how you do it. Bird, I can imagine Bird's just like
Bird's gonna and have a sniper's nest up there to
absolutely, absolutely. Oh man, probably in just like meeting, like sitting there when he comes to pick her up, he's gonna be freaking polishing up his M4 or whatever. It's like, so what's your name?
Yeah.
Great. How you doing? You know?
Yeah. Bird probably takes a ghillie suit on his family vacations.
Yeah. Oh man, but you know what? You know, when your daughter gets older, she'll probably appreciate that. She probably won't appreciate it right now, but when she gets older, she'll probably appreciate it. Like, oh, my dad was so cared about me. No, you don't think so?
I know.
Well, okay. So you had a very protective dad as well?
I didn't have a dad, but no.
A friend of mine's daughter, for her first date, he invited a group of us over. So he shows up with 100 bikers parked out in front of her house to pick her up, and we escorted them to their date.
Oh, jeez. Who the hell goes on spring break with a parent? Well, you know, if that parent's like Kim Kardashian or something, she's like the party magnet. So if my mom was Kim Kardashian, I'd go to spring break with her because I know I'd meet some freaking cool people, and you know,
anywhere.
Well, when I was younger, if a trip to Cancun meant I had to go with my parents, come on.
Yeah. It's Cancun, you know. All right. I think about taking a trip down to Hawaii soon and doing some just doing some audits down there. I'm thinking about it, taking like a week and just going down there. It's gonna be pricey, but I still think it would be. I think it'll be fun because I think I can get a cheap. I think I can get a cheap ticket.
Well, once I get clearance from my docs to travel again, I'm gonna be.
Oh shit! Look who it is. Come on up, Floyd. We're talking about you and your arrest. We want to get some facts on that. My daughter won't date until she's 15, and boys will have to fill out a 20-question application with their full name, birthday, social security number, and parents' information. 15. Wow. I was thinking you were going to say, like, I thought maybe you would say 16 or 17. So, hey, I'll give you that. You're at least letting her date at 15. That's not bad.
Well, my wife was 22 when I went to pick her up for our first date.
Oh, wow.
She still lived with her dad. When I went to pick her up, her dad was cleaning his Beretta on
That's awesome.
Which it worked with most guys. When I said, "Hey, is that the Beretta 92F?" and we just talked guns for about a half hour.
Right on.
So he ended up blowing the shit out of me after that.
I bet, right? All right. So I think let's see. Make sure this is really Omaha. Let's see if this is you, Omaha. I can't see anything. Let's see. I'll let this person up into see something.
What?
I can't see anything, Omaha.
Want to go play in the snow again? I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs out.
All right. Your video's not connected, Omaha. Omar, are you there? He's having some issues with his picture, huh? Let's put him back there because that makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes me nervous too. I don't
That
want
made me
to
real
see
nervous.
anybody's shit.
Let's see. Oh, he's trying to come back on a different one. Let's see. Still nothing, Omaha. He's having some issues. Try this again. All right, yeah, see, that's making me nervous. When I met my wife and her father found out we were getting married, he pulled out his 9mm, showed it to me. I told him, "No worries, sir. I love her, and at home upset you." Won't upset you, okay. Omaha, is that you?
God.
Are you there? Issues apparently. Bobby Hill. Yeah, I heard that he's with Bobby Hill. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, I guess we'll try and come back in a little bit, I guess. So yeah. That'd be interesting to find out. So let's see. Yes, she doesn't understand it.
Right?
Jeez, you guys are so nice. You gonna try again, Omaha? Or are you done trying? Maybe that wasn't Omaha.
Come on, Omaha. We need to hear the real story.
Yeah, we want to hear what's
Not
really
the
going
PayPal
on.
Patty story.
Not PayPal Patty's version of things. What river are you staying next to? I'm not staying next to any river, god damn it.
Where'd that come
All right,
from?
there he goes. There he goes. Oh, because we were talking about being
My
homeless
bad.
and living on a. What's up, Omaha?
My bad. My connection's all messed up, man. The
So you're
phone
out
was
of jail.
weird.
You're out of jail apparently.
Yep, always out of jail, man.
So you never got arrested?
No, I got arrested
When did you get out?
yesterday.
Okay. Now, News Now Patrick was trying to raise money for your bail. He wanted 650, but apparently your bail was only 500.
Yep, because the cop said it was 650. Like I said, it's my first time in that city. It's my first time in that city. So we was going off what the cop was saying because they didn't book me. They didn't book me in right away.
Okay.
But once I bailed out, once I bailed out, we returned all the money. Well, he returned all the money. I had no money because I had my own money. Because I was going, you know how I was going with bail. I was going I tried at least, unless my bond like $3,000 or $4,000 and I'm screwed. But I had the bail on me at the time because I thought it was gonna be 650 as well because the cop said that, and I only had 5 something on me. I honestly thought I had 3, but I guess I miscounted.
So you went in when you got arrested. You already had 500, so you could cover your bail. You could have covered your bail without any kind of donation, but the officer told you it was going to be 650, so you thought you needed more.
Yep, because the officer told me it was going to be 650.
So then why would
from that city.
Then why would Patrick want 650 if you already have 500?
Well, I didn't know I had 500. He didn't know either. He didn't know.
How did you not know? How did you not know you had 500?
Well, because I don't count my money when it's in my pocket. And I gave some away. And hold on.
You don't count your money when it's in your pocket?
Not really. I give because look. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I give some to the homeless people that are down. I see people that are helpless and homeless. I try to help them out, man.
No, I get that. I understand that. But don't you? I mean, don't you need to know how much you need? But don't you know how much you have to need so you don't give away too much money? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess that's my fault for not counting, man. But I'm a good dude. I'm a good dude, man. That's all.
I want to try and understand what's going on. So you got arrested. You were out auditing with Patrick at the time or something?
I was by myself, actually. I was solo.
So how did Patrick find out? And how did Patrick get involved?
Because when I got the link, you know how you go like when you live stream on YouTube or different apps, you can go and list it. So what I do, here's what I do. I send the link to Patrick because he's in that city. He lives in that city. And I send a link to another person I know just in case. So the live stream got sent to them so they could watch the live stream like kind of like unlisted private. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unlisted private. So they got the links and they saw my arrest. And then they took forever to book me in because at one point I wasn't able to get booked in for 11 hours because they needed to verify my identity to the FBI. Apparently I'm not in their systems, so. And apparently the cop thought I was lying about my name, which is ridiculous. Why would I lie about my name? That's kind of ridiculous.
Okay, so it was unlisted. So wait, if it was unlisted, how did Patrick find out about it unless you give him the listing? Did you give him the listing?
I gave him the link to the live stream. Before I go live, you schedule a live, right? Before you go live, you can send a link.
Yeah, you can. True. So you send him the link before you. So is this like just to make sure someone's watching you and has your back, sort of thing?
Yeah.
So you and Patrick are kind of close. You guys are like homies.
We're friends, man. I wouldn't say homies. We're friends too, Kenny, right?
Yeah, we're friends.
All right.
So,
see, we're
so
friends.
check this out. All right, so I just want to make sure I understand this. So you went live. Patrick was watching your back, so he knew you got arrested. So as soon as you got arrested, and you apparently don't count your money, so you had no idea you already have $500 in your pocket. So you get arrested. The cop says your bail is probably going to be $650. So immediately, Patty decides I need to collect the $650 because you don't know you have money. Patrick, PayPal Patrick decides to make a video and ask for $650 to help bail you out. When you're in jail, do you find out it's $500 before you know you have? I mean, you find out the price of it before you know you already had money. I mean, how did it find out? How did it come to that you found out you had enough for the bail?
Hey, Kenny, this is Extra Good Citizen. How are you?
Hey, what's up? Oh, wow, you're with him too. What's up?
Yeah, so basically the reason the confusion happened was because obviously Omaha was in jail.
Right.
And he's bargaining for his freedom inside, while Patrick is bargaining for his freedom outside.
Gotcha.
And once Omaha was actually able to, he posted his own bill, and then Patrick just refunded everybody their money.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, got it.
So that's where the confusion happened. No harm, no foul. Everybody, Omaha is a free man. He is walking amongst all of us other free people down here. We're enjoying this great Constitution and this great country that we live in, and celebrating our freedom as we speak. We'll probably be drinking no, I better not say that. I don't know your status. I am going to partake in an alcoholic beverage here in just a little bit. As a free man, but of course Omaha won't.
Okay. Here's the thing. I gotta ask this, Extra Good Citizen. When you leave your house, do you count your money in your wallet? I mean, do you know how much money you're carrying on you at all times? Maybe not at all times, but most of the time.
So here's the thing. I hardly ever carry cash. So if I have cash, like I knew the day I was arrested, I had $72 on me because I made the cop count it in front of me. But no, I don't know the exact amount of cash I have on me. I really don't, because I rarely ever carry cash. Who uses cash anymore, man?
But you do know how much money you have available, though, right?
Oh, I know how much available. Yes.
Don't you think? I mean, you see how people.
Which is usually not very much. So you guys make sure you hit up that PayPal, paypal.me/extra good citizen. If you guys want to help support the cause.
Wow. Okay.
That's a joke.
No scruples, not at all. So the point here is you understand how that could be a little suspect. People are going to hear this and they're going to be like, well, so he doesn't know how much money he had available. I mean, and with Patrick's history with, his reputation with scams and all this, you can see how people are going to they're going to think one way about this, certain way about this sort of thing, right?
I get it, but you got to understand, when people are in jail, there's a lot of moving parts, and the guy on the inside hardly knows any of those parts that are happening on the outside. Luckily, the confusion was avoided. Omaha was out of jail. Patrick refunded everybody's money, and everybody lived happily ever after.
Yeah.
So we don't really have a scandal or anything of that nature. So, I'm gonna have to give you guys back to Omaha because I got to go do a work call.
All right.
Good talking to you, man.
Good talking to you too.
How you doing, man? You doing
all right? Yeah, so are you guys out auditing? You guys are gonna go out auditing together or something?
You answer questions.
We don't answer. No, we're gonna drink. So we're gonna go do something. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something though.
Whatever you do, don't go audit after you drink. Probably not a good combination.
Hey, I don't drink. I don't know
I'm
about
just
that.
kidding. I'm not really gonna drink. I'm just kidding.
It's
But
okay if you
yeah,
drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking, man. You can drink if you want. Nothing wrong with drinking.
just kidding.
I don't drink. Unfortunately, here you go.
What's up, Taco?
Hello.
Yeah, see, we're already having. See, people are already not buying it. We got Vlad saying lies, lies, and yeah, Adam
I
said
think it's all
proof.
lies.
Is there proof? I mean, what proof is there that Patrick refunded? You know, people are going to ask for proof.
And that's
I mean,
fine. You gotta go ask Patrick. You gotta go ask him.
Hey, I don't even have that proof. You're gonna have to take that up with Patrick. I'm telling you what Patrick.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear him.
What, Patrick?
Omaha, can I
No.
ask you this? Omaha, let me ask you this. When
Go ahead,
you
man.
were arrested and they took you into custody and they took you into the jail, it was under my assumption that you had to empty your pockets, and they would have told you how much money they were putting inside the evidence, inside your
That's a good point.
personal
Yes.
belongings.
Hey guys, you guys have to keep in mind this is an open case.
Why are
So
you
he's really not gonna. He's really not gonna answer any
asking
questions
Omaha
about.
a question?
Well, no,
So-
I mean, but the question Gary's asking is a fairly
Has
innocent
nothing
question. I
to
mean,
do with his
when you
case.
when you get booked into jail, they count
when
your
it-
money. So how
when
would
it
he not?
comes to the when it comes to the criminal
shut him off.
process, there is no such thing as an
Shut
innocent
him
question.
off.
When
So,
did you
there's
become
no such
a
thing as
good
an innocent
lawyer?
question.
But at the same time, like, how is knowing if the cops counted the money that he had when they booked it? How is that going to mess with his case at all?
But I wasn't booked in for 11 hours.
They would have told
Like
you
literally,
right
I got
down
out
to
at
the
1 in
penny.
the morning.
Oh, whatever. You
So
were booked. You were booked in at some point, right?
At a certain period of time, they had to verify my identity with the FBI. That's what they said.
Okay. And then
They
they
had to make
booked
sure
you
I had
in.
no warrants in other counties, in other nations, in other states. That's why they did. They put me to a national database because I'm not from there.
AFIS machine.
And then they booked you, and they took everything you had on you and put it in like a plastic bag, correct? Including
Yep.
your money. So didn't they
They put
count
my
your
money in the machine. They put it in the machine.
Didn't they count it for you?
Yeah, they counted, and I knew I had 500 when they counted it.
There you go. That's what we're trying to get at. Fair enough. So you didn't know you had it until they counted it for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And I
fair
wasn't
enough.
booked for a very long time because they had to verify my identity.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Like I said, ain't nobody trying to get over on nobody, man. I don't know what's going on the outside. I don't get a phone call. They tell me after you book in, you get a phone call. But you see how police mess with auditors? They like to make you wait a little longer. I was the last one to get booked in. I wasn't the first. I was the last. Everybody else got booked in before me. I got booked in last. And I got in there at 1 or 2 at 2 p.m. So
okay, here's the thing, Omaha. When you got the money, you're already dealing with Patrick. He's got a real bad reputation when it comes to this. So people, when he got involved with PayPal and your bail, people automatically thought scam. That doesn't necessarily mean they thought you were in on the scam, and then when you got the discrepancies in the price, which is probably, it could have been innocent. I'm not saying there was any nefarious purpose or anything. But
I didn't know what my bond was until they told me at the jail.
Yeah, right.
The cop told me, I got it on video, bro. The cop told me $650. I got it all on video.
I got you, and I think that's the thing. But then when it turns out it's 500, you know what I mean? Just
yeah, I understand
people already think certainly.
But if I was trying to get over on you guys, I would have said my bail was $650. I would have personally said it, but I didn't. I said it was $500.
Well, no, I agree, but again, I'm just letting you know where people are coming from and all that.
So, I mean, it wasn't like I used anybody's donations. I posted my own bail, my own money. I literally posted my own money.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what you did. That's what you did when you got arrested with Josh, and when Josh tried to raise money for your bail, and you bailed yourself out. I mean, I get that. You say that you make sure you have bail money. You don't try and raise money to get out. You bail yourself out because you said you don't really are able to raise money to get the money anyway. You just make sure you're covered, which is actually a really smart thing to do. So I'm not knocking you for that.
You know, but see, if I was trying to get over, I would have said the same amount that the cops said. But I'm not trying to get over. I was just trying to make sure I can get out of jail. I don't want to. I was going to wait on the judge, but I realized if you wait on the judge as an auditor, the judge gonna make your bond higher. They don't like auditors in this country, man. Like you guys don't like auditors either. But
oh, that's not necessarily true. I don't dislike auditors. I dislike frauditors.
Check this out, guys. This is what's part of the problem with the system.
Omaha
got charged with the exact same crime I did. Shut up. Omaha got charged with the exact same crime I did.
Don't tell me to shut up.
And shut up anyway.
Not do it.
And his bond was
motherfucker.
Just
you
shut up.
You
shut
ignorant
up.
fool.
Hold on.
I don't even know who you are, and I don't like you.
Let's be polite. Let's be polite.
I don't know who you are, and I don't like you.
All right. Well, please be quiet while I'm speaking.
Resort to name calling.
I don't know why you can't let Omaha speak, since that's who we want to talk to.
All right. So, all right. Can you please be quiet while I speak, whoever the hell you are?
No, I don't have to be quiet.
All right.
Hold on.
Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done running your mouth, and then I'll talk. How about that?
First Amendment.
All right. Go ahead and take advantage of your First Amendment. Let me know when you're done running your mouth, and then I'll talk.
First Amendment.
Right.
Ooh,
let me know when you're done.
What you out doing? Fighting for our First Amendment. First Amendment.
All right. Let's
let me know when you're done being stupid, and we can have a conversation.
I'm always stupid.
Let's let him finish here. Get his thing off his chest, and then we can get Omaha back on. Let him explain.
Actually, we're gonna jump off here. In 8 minutes, I will be off work, and we're going to actually be at an undisclosed location. So the only point I was trying to make is what's part of the problem with the system is that Omaha was arrested in the exact same state, charged with the exact same state statute I was. His bond was $500. Mine was $1,000. Now, what do you tell me what's wrong with that?
Well,
you tell me what's wrong with that.
Yeah, got to look at criminal history to determine the bail.
We were charged with the exact same statute. It's like 38.12 or something.
Yes, but what have you been charged with in the past? What have you been convicted of in the past?
I never have had a conviction.
What has he been?
Okay, that's even more. That's even more of a point. Omaha obviously has a record, has some convictions. I don't have a record, and I have no convictions. So you tell me what part of this bond process is fair, and why we shouldn't be out exposing it.
It's up to the judge, not you.
Yep.
Well,
can we put Omaha back on?
And no, we're gonna go. No. You know what? You guys are just done pissing me off. Bye.
Goodbye.
How's he gonna rage quit on Omaha's call?
Apparently. Okay.
Rage quit.
Damn, I never got a chance to talk to Omaha. I came up here and talked to Omaha.
That's okay. I made him rage.
You're his lawyer.
If Omaha's still listening, a way to stop the confusion on what the bail money is. Don't break the law and don't get arrested.
There you go.
Amen.
Well, yeah,
here's mentally challenged.
But
don't do the crime.
But that is weird, though. With one's 1,000, one's 500. Now you would think, honestly, you would have thought Omaha's would have been a little bit more expensive because he's been arrested a bunch, and he already does have a criminal past and extra good citizen. I mean, he hardly gets arrested when he does his audits anyway, so I highly doubt he has a record. Why was his more expensive? I think that's a genuine question.
To the magistrate determine what the bill should be.
But why would they want?
They try to teach first-time offenders not to do it again.
I'm just gonna put it out there now. Omaha's gonna be arrested within 2 weeks now that he's hanging out with these fools down there.
I'm wondering what it's going to do to his probation back home.
Yeah, when they find out that he's left the state also.
What about his marriage race? Oh, my God.
The unsupervised probation that he's on, but getting arrested, he can be some of the unsupervised probations, you can leave the state. But
surely they wouldn't put him on unsupervised probation, huh?
He is for 9 months.
Really?
Yeah.
With his record, there'd be no way he'd get unsupervised probation here.
Yeah, well, it happened, but he's going to fuck up and end up spending that 9 months he got out that was about a month ago, so he'll probably end up in jail for another 8 months because he wants to play silly-ass games with auditing.
Okay, so now here's the thing. I just want to go. Well, so he came on. He explained the situation. To me, that sounds plausible. The cop told him $650. The cop told him something wrong. He didn't go on and he also. come on. If a cop thinks it's gonna be $650, they can make mistakes too. They're not perfect.
Cops don't set bail, and cops won't give you that amount.
Well, we probably gave him a roundabout of what it was gonna be.
No, they usually don't. Because they know of the possibility of it being different, and the possibility. Sorry, my dog.
Well, I mean, I understand that, but at the same time, like maybe this cop obviously decided not to because Omaha said he had. Let's go see on video. He said he has it on video. Let's see if we can find it. Unless he didn't. Let's see if he uploaded it. Did he upload his arrest? Do you guys know?
I really don't pay attention to him that much.
I haven't been either. So
you mean when they originally arrested him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, he was hiding behind trees and stuff, peeking around trees at a cop,
trying to die.
But then he noticed that the cop had a dog, and he just like shut up.
I would have let him go.
I don't see it. I don't think he has it up anymore. He probably took it down for legal reasons.
Probably.
But anyway, so did the cop, Gary? You saw it. Did the cop say the bail was $650? Do you remember hearing that?
I didn't hear anything like that. What I was watching, it was PayPal. PayPal was showing the video of Omaha getting arrested, and then he got on there and blattered bullshit, and then PayPal Patty goes out to where it's going on. Well, everybody's gone but this one cop. Now, if the guy said $650, he did. I don't know. I didn't catch it if he did say it.
Well, I'm checking out.
Most of them won't say it only because they can get in trouble for that, especially if they tell them, well, it was only $250 and it was $500, and their family comes to bond them out, and it's the wrong amount. Now they've cost the family more money to get there to bond them out that, and they still can't get out. It gets them in a lot of trouble with the sheriff or chief, and the judges don't like that.
Yeah, and the magistrate's the one that sets the bond.
That's right. Yeah.
And each one views things different and sets different amounts. Sure. There's how you can get 500 for one individual and 1,000 for another. Is one you just got the one with 1,000 just got a harder magistrate.
Well, we have a commissioner that is normally who gets called when they have a bond that needs to be set or reduced because somebody's been there forever on a simple possession charge or something. You know, you'll call the commissioner first.
Yeah, and we have two judges that are on. They rotate being on call for bond.
Yeah, we have an on-call judge, but don't you
guys think that kind of is a problem to where you have one magistrate that'll give a certain crime a harder time because of their stance on it? They're putting their own feelings into it. They're putting themselves into the legal system. I mean, that's an issue if you ask me. Like, it should be one. It should be one price. It should be one cost across the board. Period.
No.
Why not?
No.
Mitigating.
Why not?
I think that a lot of the bonds that aren't preset should be open to criminal record.
Yeah.
You know, what is the criminal record? How many times have they had this same charge? Are they aggressive? You know,
are they nomadic? Are they at a stable address? You got a lot of mitigating factors going into setting a bond.
Tim. Oh yeah. I mean, it's almost the same questions they get asked for when they get classified.
All right, so Paulkin says the cop said, I think it might be this, but he does not know. So he said, essentially, it might have been $650. So Omaha took him at face value, said it was $650, and that's why we have the issue we have right now. Now let's go back to this bail thing. You know, I get what you guys are talking about. There's different circumstances why one would be higher than the other, and I understand what you guys are saying with that. But when you got the same crime, you got Omaha, who already, we have to say Omaha's probably the more, based off of their records, based off of how they act, based off of their auditing styles, you would think Omaha would get the higher bond. I mean, we can agree on that, right?
But we don't know what all mitigating factors the judges was considering for both cases.
And just because Extra Good Idiot says he doesn't have a record doesn't mean he hasn't been arrested. Arrests and convictions are two different things.
That's right. Notice he said, "I've never been convicted."
Yeah.
How many
So
pleas? I wonder how many pleas he took.
Well, pleas are a conviction.
What's up, Tim? Yeah, they are. And I see what you guys are, saying there too. But at the same
Ian
time, like
says he does have a record.
he does. What does he have a record on?
What's his record, Ian? Of course he did.
No. Here's the thing. Like my point is, like, you got people like, let's put it this way. You've got let's say you have a man and a woman that commit the same crime, same mitigating factors. The man's going to get more time than the woman. Obviously, we all know this.
No.
To me, that's not right. No, yes, absolutely. There's studies that show that
in certain
man
areas,
and a woman,
maybe.
No, and everywhere. Are you kidding me? If a guy and a woman, if a man and a girl hit freaking the same crime, everything's the same. The guy's going to get more time, more than likely. A guy's more likely to get more time than a woman. That's just the way that is, unfortunately.
Here, it's judged on what part they played in the crime.
Well, I'm talking about the same crime. Everything's the same.
But if it's
the
armed
same mitigating
robbery, somebody had to hold a gun and somebody had to drive.
By the national statistics, Kenny's right.
I understand that, but it's not that way everywhere. I can tell you that here in this parish, that's not how it is. Just like domestic violence, y'all were saying that the guy's always going to go to jail. Here, by law, both of them go to jail.
Here too, most of the time. But at the same time, like, the woman will usually get released in most cases, and the guy usually sticks around. That's just national statistics. National statistics keep it that way. Unfortunately, I'm talking about national statistics nationally.
I understand, but I'm telling you that here, it will depend on their record. I've seen girls stay in longer than the guy.
No, I agree, and there are instances where that does happen, but by and large, it doesn't happen that way.
Well, let's say some guy commits the same crime 5 times in a row, and the first time it was 200. The same judge, okay, next time it's going to be 3. Judge is going to get sick and tired of looking at this guy, and then he's going to nail him with a big bail.
But that's the thing. Should the judge be able to do that? I mean, the guy's stupid to make a stupid thing. Well, no, that's why that's when
he has to have that freedom.
No, he doesn't. I don't think so, because it should be, if they really want someone to not.
He has a responsibility to the citizens of his town.
So the judge doesn't have a responsibility to change it.
Dangerous. If this guy is, shows any type of violence or anything, why should I keep letting him out for the same amount of money?
Okay, I get that with the mitigating. No, I get that. Yeah, if you keep committing the same crime, I do understand with the whole bail thing. I thought you were talking about sentencing. No, with the bail thing, I get it. Yeah, they're gonna have more bail and all that. Yeah, I get that.
Sentence should be increased every time you do the same crime over again, because obviously the first time you didn't learn your lesson.
That's right.
Harsher punishment be done the second time.
Well, true. Like, but then it has to cap somewhere because there's a max.
Yeah, they all have a max. So the first time they get arrested, they'll get the lower end depending on their record, and the second time for that same crime, it'll go up.
Actually, I think it also depends just on the judge's limit. If the judge decides to throw the book in and say, it can be your first time, and the judge can say, I don't like the cut of your jib. You're getting the max.
Well, here in Texas, your first DUI, they have The first sentence is like 1 to 30 days. The second sentence is 30 days to 50 days minimums. So that, I mean, the minimums change the time depending on the times you get the charge stacked on you. Each time you get convicted, the minimums go up the next time. And I agree.
And here's the thing: we also don't know everything about each case. Why EJC's got 1,000 and he only got 500. You know, we also don't know. But at the same time, it is a little odd. I think it's a little odd for the same offense, the same crime. When you look at the way they usually conduct themselves, you would think they would think Floyd would be the more of a risk to let out than Extra Good Citizen would be, if you ask me. Extra Good Citizen is employed. Floyd is not. You know, Floyd is more aggressive. Extra Good Citizen is not more aggressive. I mean, just on those instances alone, I would give Extra Good Citizen personally the lesser of the bond than I would Floyd.
Yeah, well, you can also look at it. Extra Good Citizen might have had more means to evade justice.
Okay, that's a good point.
And there's the factor of how well known Extra Good Idiot is to that commissioner or judge, whoever's setting the bond, as opposed to Floyd, who they don't know at all.
That's a good point. And also, it could be how close they are. Maybe they were closer to where Floyd was, and they felt Extra Good Citizen was more of a flight risk to not come back because he was further away, sort of thing. I mean, that could be a problem. That could be a thing too. So I mean, yeah, there are different things. There are different factors. But if you look at it as just the way Extra Good Citizen had said it, yeah, it does seem a little weird. And I just thought it would be an interesting argument, a little discussion we could have. And it did turn into a nice little discussion.
Yep.
Sure.
Extra Good Idiot.
Kenny, how hard were you laughing when I was exercising
I was trying
my
to.
First Amendment?
I was trying to be cool about everything, but it was pretty funny. but I was like, God, I just want to, because I wanted to get Floyd back on, but then you freaking made him rage quit.
I didn't make Floyd rage quit. His boyfriend did that for him. I mean, I was dancing and everything in my chair. I'm like, yeah. What?
I would actually put even money that one of the two of them gets arrested tonight. Whatever they want to go.
It's be interesting to see because obviously they're going to be out auditing together. Come on. They're not just hanging out for the fun of it. They're going out to do some content and all that, which is fine. This is good for them. You know, whatever. If they do, they do. Because obviously, if he's with Patty, Extra Good Citizen's going to be there. Probably News Now Houston's going to be there. You know, it'd be interesting to see where they go because isn't it still snowing in those areas? Isn't it really bad weather?
I don't know where PayPal Patty's at.
Well, if he's not at home, who knows where he's at?
I think the town was Connor. Does that sound right?
Well, no, because Extra Good Citizen says he's at work, so he's home.
No, Patty was right. This was down there in Texas somewhere, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I thought Patty lived
in Texas,
Oklahoma.
Yeah, Patty's in Oklahoma.
No,
well, maybe
he moved to Texas.
He did? When he moved to Texas?
Yeah.
A while ago.
Uh-huh.
He did a lot of auditing down here, but I think he still lives in Oklahoma.
Last time I knew, he had moved to Texas.
So outside Houston, I believe, and yes, the weather is shit right now. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. What's up, Slacker? Welcome.
No, Extra Good Idiot thinks he's a lawyer. He's not going to answer any questions because it's an open case. Shut the hell up. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, here's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Like, I understand being careful with asking questions, but the question that was being asked had nothing to do with the actual case. It was just, did they count your money? Yes, they counted, and we finally got
at least twice it would have got counted. it should have got counted on the side of the road when he got patted down after he got arrested.
Oh,
And
that's a
then
good point.
again at the jail, because that officer that's taking him in doesn't want him saying he stole my money.
Yep.
Yeah. Normally they do it on the car so the dash cam catches it.
So, I mean, our sheriff's office has a policy. So,
Oh, holy crap! We got Josiah in the house. It's been a while, Josiah.
Josiah.
Yeah, Josiah just disappears. He doesn't show up anymore. He doesn't show us any love anymore. What's up with that, Josiah? You don't show us no love anymore. And then Vlad's still talking about rivers and shit. Fucking Vlad. He's Southside. He's with Extra Good Citizen right now. I'm sure PayPal's probably going to show up later. Apparently, they're going to go out and do something. We're assuming it's going to be auditing. We're not quite sure what's going to happen, but they're going to go do something. They're in town together, and so we're going to keep a look on that. If you guys are just joining,
undisclosed location, like anybody gives a fuck.
If you guys are just joining, we just talked to Omaha Cop Block and Extra Good Citizen. They clarified some things that were going on with Omaha's arrest. Apparently, Omaha was arrested. The bail was set at $500. The police officer had informed him that it was $650. Omaha apparently doesn't know how much money. Yeah, it might be $650. Omaha took it to mean that's how much it was. So as soon as they got that number, Patty took the ball and ran and said, "All right, I got you." Because apparently, I'm assuming this would happen. Do you have the money? Oh man, I don't know. I don't think so. He didn't know because he honestly didn't know, which is weird. But this is Omaha, so he didn't know he had money. He ended up having $500 on him. He bailed himself out, and Patty allegedly has sent the money back to everyone. We're not quite sure if that is true or not, but this is all we're getting. And I will, I'm gonna text Patty to see.
Won't there be a
if there's
paper
any
chase
proof.
on that refund?
Well, that's what I'm gonna ask him.
Oh.
Well, considering
Like
the caliber of the auditors, I would not be surprised to see them trying to audit people, the water company trying to fix water mains or the power company trying to fix power lines.
Oh, they will.
Let's see.
Seeing if they can get in the way there and cause some trouble.
Yeah. Which one is his number? I have my Google Voice. I have so many messages that I have to find out which one it is. See, that's about RB Texas News. I haven't talked to him in a minute either. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, there we go. So what should I ask him? So, hey, are there receipts?
Yeah, where are the receipts that you refunded the $650 back to everybody?
Yep.
PayPal will never show them.
He might. He'd show the receipts
He's gonna
for
say, "Well,
returning the money."
I just pressed the button and it goes back to who it came from. Oh, shut the hell up. I'm sorry. I just can't with these people.
For Omaha's bail.
Keep it up, Lab. I'm loving it.
And I'm gonna make a video about this because I gotta use this soundbite because there's not many people in here, and that was just too great to not use.
What?
That little conversation we just had, that was just awesome.
Oh.
And the plus is, we can not everyone have clarification on Omaha's arrest and all that. So yeah, hey, Kenny Patrick has a format video, and in the beginning, the cops tell Omaha they don't set the bail. Okay. But in Omaha, he's going to press him and shit. No, agreed. The receipts are easy to fake. But just, I'm just curious to see if he's going to return it. He said he's going to return it. Did he really return it? Don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
Hopefully.
Well, it's funny. It always takes PayPal enough time that you can Photoshop receipts.
Well, no, he did send me that he sent the money. He finally did when he said when we had the last little scam he had. he showed that he sent the money back and all that good stuff. So
yeah,
I mean,
once he had enough time
to St. Jude's. Yeah, okay. Look, I get it, but at the same time, he fucking did it though, right? I mean, you got to give him at least a little bit of credit that he did it, right? I mean, it wasn't the way we wanted it done, but it was done. I mean, we can't expect Patty to do it the way everyone wants it done because everyone wants it done a certain way. Everyone expects it to be done different ways. He can't please everybody all the time, so he did it, and isn't that the important thing?
Patty can't make anybody happy any of the time.
Yeah, well, I was on a roll.
You know how I feel about these people, and they're just liars. I don't like liars. Why do you have to lie?
I agree, Randy. Not until today he was shamed, and that's true. But I mean, he did it right. I mean, yeah, it took a little while, but we know this with Patty. We know this sort of thing. So it was done. That's why I say that's just the way it is. And if he did return this money, good on him. It said that he did. We'll just find out. Hopefully, if he responds. If he doesn't, well, he doesn't respond. That's all good.
Extra good idiots telling him, "Oh, don't return that. Don't return that."
I don't even know if they're together. They might be. Who knows?
Well, last I knew, Omaha was staying with Patty.
Really? I didn't know that.
That's why he got arrested in Texas.
Well, there you go. What
And
happened
why
to Omaha's
Patty has
place?
the video.
What happened to Omaha's place? So he moved out of
No,
Nebraska?
I don't think he moved down there. I think he's just down there.
Oh, okay.
On a road trip.
Oh, gotcha.
I wish I could take that many road trips. Damn.
Well,
get a PayPal page. Get an OnlyFans. Get an OnlyFans and get some money and
No.
get to travel.
Yeah, I'll put my OnlyFans right next to No Name, No Name.
I think the misconception that since he's on probation in Omaha, that if he goes outside of the state, he can get arrested without affecting that probation.
Mm.
I think that's why he's not playing his games in Omaha right now.
Perhaps. Yeah, so Omaha have warrants in Nebraska. Yep, that's what Gary was just that's what Hank was just talking about. Any real proof he did it.
Did he ever take care of that stuff in Indiana?
No, that's the thing. We're night thief.
Or
We're
Illinois?
I'm asking Patty about what's going on, and he hasn't responded yet. I'll let you guys know if and when he does respond, but he hasn't yet. But then again, he doesn't have to give any proof to anyone that he did do it. But at the same time, people are going to question it whether he did or he didn't until he does give proof.
And considering his track, no matter what he shows, he's still
people aren't going to believe it.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the point. Even if he does show proof and he's on the up and up with everything, people are still not going to believe him. So I mean, what does it prove? What point is there for him to do it anyway to show that he did it? Right? There's no upside for him because there's going to be people that
That's what
don't believe him
happens
anyway.
when you lie all the time.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. That is the problem. But then again, there's really no upside for him, coming clean about it or even posting proof. There's no upside for him, and probably why he won't do it. If he won't, he just says, "Look, man, I did.
It helps.
I don't have to prove shit to anyone."
More skills and to give him more money.
I guess the only people who know are if there's anybody that comes forward and says, "Oh, I donated money, I didn't get my money back," first thing, then you'll know.
They want you to pull up Patty's video.
Well, you'll never catch my ass throwing money to somebody to help get their bail up.
Negative. I've even told my kids, "Don't get arrested because Mama ain't coming to get you."
Well, you're gonna sit and think about it. Think about what you did.
Yep. I'll call them and tell them to let you out after 2 or 3 days, but that's it.
I stand corrected. I have helped somebody get bail together. But I kept collateral. I kept 2 of his rifles on hand until he paid me back.
Well, there you go. That's the way to do it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this one up. It's going on about 2 hours now. It's been a lot of fun, though. Hank, you got anything last minute?
No, thanks for having me up. Stay safe, stay warm.
Lav?
Thanks for having me. Thanks, everybody in chat, and fuck the auditors.
All right, Gary?
It's my First Amendment.
Lab said everything I was going to say.
All right. All right, guys.
I
Thanks.
couldn't help myself.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining.
Okay.
Hope you guys all have a great day, and we'll see you again. I should have a video for you guys tomorrow, and then I'm going to give Patty at least a couple of days to see if we can't respond. Who knows? He might be busy. So I'll have a video updating all the Patty information, hopefully. Maybe not tomorrow, but the next day. All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, Gary.
Bye,
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?